kuba obushemeri kandi obusinge obw'okutwazagi obwikiriza okuteisibwa obwijwire embabazi n'ebyana ebirungi n'obutarimu kugambira habiri n'okukwakuba obugobya.
So the way we live, the way we minister,
okutukutuura n'okutukuheereza,
the way we love,
okuturukukunda,
he says to do in the meekness of wisdom, verse 13. And then he compares it with another wisdom, which he says in verse 15 does not descend from above. Verse 14 defines it as bitter envy and self-seeking. He says that is earthly, sensual, and demonic. Verse 15. The things that we hold in our heart matter more than our outward conduct. So we have many people who look beautiful. They go to church. And they dress well. And they praise God. But deep in their heart, for some people in America, it looks like a cesspool. And God's looking at what's down deep in our heart. Jesus said, clean the inside of the cup. And then the whole cup will be clean. He said to Peter, if I don't wash your feet, then you have no part in me. But if I wash your feet, then all of you will be clean. And so jealousy, or as he says, bitter envy, that's a brother to jealousy. He says that it's earthly, sensual, and demonic. Do you want something in your heart that's demonic? Do you want something between you and God that's demonic? You say, I praise you, I love you, I give you my life. I carry this demon, this bitter envy deep inside. And James calls it wisdom. He calls it a demonic wisdom. Why? Because there's a justification. It's because you don't know what she did to you. You have no idea. And so we're justified in being envious. And bitter. And the woman's justified in following her husband around the city, or hiring someone to follow her husband around the city, and checking his cell phone. She's justified because you don't know this man and how unfaithful he is. So that's the wisdom by which she's operating.
But
James says that that wisdom is earthly, sensual, and demonic. You don't want something that's earthly, sensual, and demonic deep down in your heart. You don't want to operate under that kind of wisdom. As a born-again Christ carrier, do you? I hope not. I'm sorry for what's happened to you. But the way you rebuild trust is to trust Jesus. So back to Peter. There are the stones in the Bible. I decided to teach today, Pastor Alex. I discovered when I was in Israel that in a construction in Israel, they have three kinds of stone. And the Bible talks about all three kinds. There are living stones, there are dead stones, and there are stumbling stones. So a living stone is a stone that's part of the construction. So the builders bring their stones together to work. They say, this one's good. This one's good. They say, this one I don't think so. And then they cast it aside. They call that a dead stone. It's a stone that was rejected by the builders. Here Peter says that Jesus was a dead stone. Rejected by the builders. Who's now become our chief cornerstone. And then there are stumbling stones. Those are the stones that are still in the ground. And they're sticking up just enough so that if your foot catches on it, you stumble and fall. Those are called stumbling stones. How do you say that in your language? Stumbling stone. So you and I are living stones. We're built together. Your pastor's and minister's job is to build you together. So if I have to fit with this thing. If I come up like this, it will fit there. So God has to work with me so that we can fit together and move together. You get me? You understand? And your job is to cooperate with the process. We're being built together. And He has a vision for this church. He's building a people. Talking to you about the values of the kingdom. and sister.
kandi atarakurebera icyo
He saw everyone else around you.
akareba n'abakwetoreye
He saw your spouse, your children, your aunties.
abantu bawe bakasi bawe mushisha wawe
He saw your mother and father.
bose yabareba
He saw the entire clan.
yareba kikacyona
And he said, I'm going to start with one.
yagira ati niza kutandukana nyungu zanyu
And then they're going to see what's
rero
going on.
kiza kamwana komedi
They're going to say, something's going on with her.
bakorere ibintu by'imbabazi ukora
They might come against you.